Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of In Session with Face the Music. Moi, your host, and for the next few minutes, I'm going to be hanging out with you. And this time around, I would like us to dive just a little bit into worship music. And for this special episode, I brought somebody special too, my wife. Yes, she's a musician, she's a vocalist, she writes her own music, and she's very passionate about worship music. So I decided to bring her to the show tonight, and together we are going to collaborate on a song that we did together. It's called Hosanna. We co-wrote the song, so we're also going to co-perform the song, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy the process of how we created and how we are going to come up with this song. And by the special grace, obviously, you're going to get to hear the final of how the song comes at the end. And I know that, with good vocals, good execution, this story is actually covered. Anyway, without further wasting your time, let's dive right into the production. Let's go. Okay, so for this production, guys, I'm not going to dive deeper into the production nitty-gritties, of how we actually came up with this, but I'm actually just going to show you a little bit of the process that it took to actually construct this beat and for it to come to what it is right now. So I'll showcase the little details here because I actually wanted it to sound more live, which means I actually brought in some guys, some friends of mine to actually play bass guitar, and I could actually have them on the show. So, and because we are distances apart, and it would have been nice to actually see them play live, and I'll show you guys how that was made. But however, it has been made, it has been recorded. I'm going to show you the construct from FL Studio, and then the import into Cubase, which is the DAW that I used to record the track, and then I'll show you a little bit of the writing process and the vocalizing process. And I'm also just going to show you the structural makeup of the song composition and eventually the end of the song. So I hope you have fun, so that in case that stretches too long, we don't want to actually spend hours and hours into the process. So I'm just going to be bits and pieces and make it shorter and nicer for you guys. All right, let's go. All right, so here it is to the song, guys. It was made in FL. I've got FL20. I also enjoy using FL12 sometimes. I don't know, don't ask me. So I programmed this particular song in FL12 before I actually exported it to Cubase, where I do the mixing and balancing of the actual song, and also the recording of the guitars. So this particular stage does not have guitars, but it's just the makeup of the whole instrumentation. And I remember well that I actually started this song with a guitar melody, which I actually used an ample guitar to do that. So let's dive right into that, and then you see what actually went into that process, and then listen to that. All right, so you have that, and then moving on, I went to my Triton after the guitar. Yes, so where I had actually some EPs to play, for the feel, to give it a bit of that, oomph. All right, so here's to how it actually played out. Okay, so after that I went to my Expand 2, which has got beautiful sounds in there, and I went for the ethnic sounds, which is the marimba in this case, just to give it an African feel, even if it's a pop song. But I love the fusion of African elements and what we can do with the Western type of sound. So listen to what we did with that. How nice is that? All right. So from then, I also put a flute. Yes. What's African music without that? All right. From there, we then added the bass, which is also one of the elements that carries this particular song. So what I normally do is when I actually want someone to play the bass live on my songs, I actually program it, the ideas first, so that I can align it with the song before sending to the player to say, listen to what I did. This is kind of the direction, and then you can actually play your part. Improvise if you can, but not so much. Try and follow the structure and try and follow the feel that's on the song, and then obviously edit with the personalized live feel to it. This is what you could actually get. So this is my version of the bass, and listen to that. Awesome. And then I went on. I actually added 707 toms on that because I love the feel of toms on that. Listen to that. Right, that sounds beautiful if you place it in the right places. You don't just throw them anyway. That's actually, it's beautiful if you actually use it at the beginning of the song, maybe on your breaks, even in the choruses sometimes, depending on what you're actually trying to achieve. Yes, and then from there, I just added a bit of keys. Oh yeah, so that's it with the piano. There are two variations of that piano. The other one goes like this. That goes on the chorus part, because it's a jubilation type of worship song. It's got that Wakanda vibe to it, so it goes there. Okay, then we then go to the drums. I wouldn't have pulled it off without the aid of Ease Drummer, a combination of beautifully played drum midis that you can actually combine, and you can also even customize, play however you want, and then build a song. So that's what I actually used here, and listen to how the drum goes on the intro. Beautiful. So now coming to the song, song structure, I'm just going to play the whole thing, and note that this is before the guitars, so there were no guitars on the FL side of things. I don't believe in the idea of playing guitars via FL. Pretty much, I think maybe I'm old school. I believe it has to go on a wave editor. I need to see what's happening properly and be able to manipulate, and I feel a little bit limited on FL, but that's just me, so Let's see what we can get from that. Nice. I absolutely love that fill. Love that fill. Okay, so let's go into Cubase. Let's see how the song looks like now. And then I'm also just going to walk you through the recording process of that. So we're going to actually build this together, put a few elements here and there, and then we see what we come up with.
as a living sacrifice. We're bow before His throne, our King and Majesty. He's powerful, He's wonderful.
We have come to the end of our episode, and guys, we had so much fun. The song came out beautiful. It's amazing. So depending on what time you're watching this particular recording, but do check on the link below. You might actually find the links to where to find this music for streaming. But at the current moment of this recording, it has not been uploaded for streams, but the song is ready. So thank you guys for spending time with us. Thank you for your love and your support. Drop comments below. Tell us where you need us to improve, with what your thoughts are, but don't forget to subscribe. Press that subscribe button and also hit that notification button, that notification bell, so that whenever that we drop a new video, you are the first one to get notified. Press like, share our videos. We love your support, and for those who've been following us from day one, guys, keep the good work, keep the love. We love you. We are going to do our best to always bring so much content, good stuff that will entertain you and also give you a production perspective. So with that, it concludes our episode for today, and I hope you guys had fun and keep supporting. We love you. Bye bye. Keep it face the music. Peace.